It's a simple recipe, but it would mean so much to me. Turn on the gas and make me feel fine. And all I wanna say is, just give me some hot pizza. I really need it tonight. Hot pizza, come on and give me a bite. Hot pizza, I really need it tonight.
One more slice for today, and for that, we head to the great state of Maine and Kevin Frisbie. In this clip, Kevin and I are talking about market corrections and how we need to be ready for them, because it's not if, it's when there's a correction.
There's going to be tough times. There's going to be storms in the horizon. If you retire and you're 65 years old, there's going to be 3, 4, 5 more storms in your horizon. And you just have to know that that's part of life. And it could be something crazy like another COVID type of event. It could be, God forbid, another 9/11 event or something to that sort. And so, and here's why I say this. Looking back, we've had now the COVID event where I say we got lucky, Steve, by the way, to have a V-shaped recovery like that and have the market come back to all-time highs is there's, that's very unusual. Usually it takes 4 to 6 years of recovery time to come back from an event like that. But it happened. So unusual when it happened, we come back, which is great. But you look back in 2007 to 2009 market event, financial crisis, took those 5-6 years to get back to even. Well, that was a 55% decline. So there's 2 events. Now you look at 2000 to 2002. When people forget this, when 9/11 happened, we were already in a recession as a result of the dot-com bubble. And so the planes hitting the towers made it much worse than it should have been, but we still had a recessionary time during that time. There's 3 events. 1992, savings and loan crisis. Now I'm digging in. I'm going back, right?
Yeah.
We had a roaring 90s. We had a great stock market during the 90s, but it started off the 90s with a savings and loan crisis. And all of a sudden, you had bank failures. You had a lot of stuff going on and the market corrected. Now you go back to 1987, one of the biggest stock market crashes since the Great Depression. So there's 5 events going back 34 years now.
Yeah.
So take that out, up to my point. Take that out. If you're 60 or 65 today, you got 30 years in front of you. You get 3, 4, 5 major market events that will happen just based on the fact that that's life. And you got to be prepared for the curveball. So I'm a baseball fan, right? That curveball, you can set on a fastball and get ready and you know what's coming. But boy, when they flip that curve in there and all of a sudden you're not ready for it, you got to know how to hit the curveball.
Exactly. And boy, I hadn't really thought about it that way, but you're right. Moving forward, there's going to be things that happen. I mean, nobody saw COVID coming either.
No, and how can you? I mean, but the whole key is, when we talk with our clients all the time about that tactical nature, I'm going to hammer this here. The whole key in retirement, even before retirement, is to make sure you're moving and shaking and changing and pivoting if the market changes abruptly based on some crazy event that will come down the road again. And if you're in a buy and hold strategy and you're coming up to retirement time period, that could be devastating for your retirement potentially, because now if you need some retirement monies and you're not shuffling that around based on market changes and you're starting to draw that money out for distributions and income planning, you could be hurt tremendously. Versus our strategy is our portfolio managers are moving and shaking as the market conditions change to protect and preserve as much as we can of our clients' portfolios.
Love the baseball reference. You have to be able to hit the curveball. And you can hear Kevin's show Financial Safari weekends on multiple radio stations throughout the state of Maine and New Hampshire. You can also find him every Thursday afternoon at 3:50 on the Howie Carr radio program as Kevin offers his insight to the market for the week. You can also find all the radio and TV shows that he does at frisbiebenefits.com. That's Frisbie, Frisbie benefits.com. And you can also find him on Apple Podcasts or wherever you download your podcasts. You can subscribe, have that delivered to you every week. Reach him here by calling or texting 800-662-6...